a little motivation for you. A little motivation for you. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tips Tuesdays. We are we are interviewing the Music Love Awards nominees, some of the nominees, and I am so excited to be hosting these interviews. Tonight we have a special guest here, and her name is Miss Alexia Curry. So y'all welcome her to the stage.
Hey,
There we go. How are you this
I am
evening?
doing great. How are you?
I am doing good, doing
Good.
good.
Good to see you again.
Yes. So excited for this interview. And I'm over here pushing other stuff. That's how excited I am.
I see going across the screen.
look, look. I'm over here about to tell them everything already. But I'm so excited to be able to have this opportunity to get to know some of the nominees beforehand. As we were talking before, last year was the first year, and last year was your first year.
Mhm.
So we kind of both had the same kind of feelings, like let's fill this out,
Yeah.
So I'm just excited to be more a part of it this year and to be interviewing everybody beforehand. Well, some people beforehand, not everybody. It's a lot of nominees,
Yeah, it
a
is.
lot of nominees. So I'm just excited to be a part of the action. So first, if you would like anybody that is tuning in right now, if you would share this interview. We are getting to know Alexia Curry, which we will say what she has been nominated for here in just a sec. But we're going to share this on out to everybody and just have a good time. Let me go to the right things. And for those of y'all that don't know, the Tips Tuesday podcast is nominated for the Music Love Awards. So
Yay.
just to put that out there. And if
Yay.
you're not following, go ahead and follow now. Follow. We getting those follows up. We support a lot of people that have already made it in the world. Let's have that same energy for us. We're doing our thing. I ain't gonna say aspiring. We doing it.
Yes, ma'am.
so, but y'all share. We're gonna get right on into things and get to know Miss Alexia Curry a little more. So, first of all, we're going to know, I'm going to show y'all what she has been nominated for. Nominated for Female Vocalist of the Year, Song of the Year, and Video of the Year. And both the song and video is called It's Time. So y'all go and check out their music. We're about to learn a little bit about her. So we're gonna start this thing off, and I'm gonna allow you to introduce yourself to everybody.
All right. Well, my name is Alexia Curry. I live in Fate, Texas. Nobody knows where that is.
Right? Where is it by?
It's, oh Lord, Rockwall. That's the closest like
Oh no, I
other
ain't never heard
city I
that.
could think of to tell y'all where it is. So yeah, I'm Dallas area somewhat.
There we go.
There
That's
we go. All
familiar.
right. That area. Yeah. So
Gotcha.
hey, I started my professional singing career 4 years ago. It'll be 4 years in November, this coming November.
Awesome.
And it's been a ride, it's been a journey, but I have been so excited because so many new things are coming. I have met some great people, some amazing people, and some people that have helped me get a little further
Mm-hmm.
um, in this journey. So I'm very excited about all of it.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So now, what part of Texas? Fate.
Fate,
Fate.
Fate. It's a little
Okay.
city, you know, coming from through Dallas, through Rockwall, and then you hit Fate. So,
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I've heard of a lot of there's a lot of cities in Texas, so I'm not
yeah,
surprised, but I ain't heard of Fate.
yeah.
But you're not too far from me. So
Yeah,
for you probably were like 5 hours away.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
A little under, but yeah,
Yeah.
about that much.
Because
Yeah.
I'm not too far from Little Rock, so only
Okay.
like 25, 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
Depending
Okay.
on how you drive. Uh, all right, so yes, we are going to be asking some questions tonight. First question I'm gonna say is, where can we find your music?
Oh, music is everywhere. It's on Spotify, on
Mm-hmm,
my
mm-hmm.
YouTube channel,
Yep.
Apple Music, Pandora, all the platforms.
All righty, so
Yes,
y'all
so I
just put
have
in Alexia Curry,
that's it. Put
and
it
she gonna
in.
pop up.
Yes. And I so of course I have two songs out right now. Hear His Voice was my first single, and then It's Time um, was my second single. That's the one with the video.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to check out the videos. I've been seeing the ones that's been nominated for the videos. I'm gonna have to check
Hmm.
out the videos.
Hmm.
Yes, most definitely. So y'all check her out on all platforms. Right there on the screen is her YouTube channel and also her website right there for you. Okay, so we're gonna dive a little deeper. We're gonna ask you some questions and let's see if you have the answers for us tonight.
Don't see.
All right. So you already told us a little bit about yourself. How does it feel to be nominated for the Music Love Awards?
Okay, so I'm gonna start with last year. Was my
Okay.
first year there. Of course, going in, you never know what to expect. Don't know, who you're gonna meet. But to my surprise, everybody that I met or came in contact with was so nice. Um, I don't even really think I even thought about the award so much when I got there because the spirit was so high. Like that Friday night, it was so good. Then Saturday was the luncheon, and they said the luncheon was the thing, but to say that and then to actually see it is two different things.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Something else.
Yeah.
Um, I was very honored to be nominated, and then of course I won. That was a shock um,
Indeed.
because because of the number of votes that I got. I, didn't know that they actually told the number of votes, but when they said it, I was clapping and I was like, "Ooh, wow! Like somebody got a lot of votes." And then
Man.
she called my name, and I was just like, "Wow!" And I think the tears came because I'm thinking like somebody thought of me like 24,000 times
Right. Man.
within a couple of months, and and it all came together, and I was like, "Wow, yeah."
Y'all heard that 24,000 votes. 24,000.
24,000
Not
votes.
2,400, 24,000.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Like,
Yeah.
y'all, I'm trying to be on her level.
Now.
I'm trying to be on her level. We in the same category for, for female vocalists.
Come on, we
Y'all
got
know we've
this.
been having good, friendly competition. So, just
We
saying.
got this.
But this
We
is
got
about
this.
her tonight. It's about her tonight. But we are in the same category.
Yes, yes, we are.
On the female vocalist. No, I'm playing with y'all for real. Y'all vote, 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 vote. It's unlimited,
Yes,
so there's no reason for you not to vote for everybody.
yes.
So that's one thing I do love about the Music Love Awards. Awards. You know, it's although it is voting and basically like a popularity contest in a sense because it's unlimited. You know,
Yeah.
but it's all fun at the end of the day,
Oh yeah.
and
That was
then it's
another thing.
all about God at the end of
Yeah,
the
that
day.
was another thing that I liked. It didn't feel like competition. It felt like
Right.
everybody was genuinely proud and happy of the people
Yes.
who won the awards. Like everybody
Hmm.
stood up, everybody clapped, everybody yelled
Yeah.
every time
Yeah.
like somebody won. So that within itself made it very genuine for me to even want to come back.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I'm really looking forward
It was a
to
time to be
yeah. It
had.
was.
So look, y'all, we've been talking about the Music Love Awards. Somebody might want to know when and where it is. There is the flyer right there. Let me take that off the bottom real quick. Um, but it is August 22nd and 23rd. We'll be at the Holiday Inn Little Rock Airport Hotel. And the tickets are $50 and 65 for VIP. So get all your information from the musicloveawards.com if you would like to be a part of this event. And see greatness, see excellence, because at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's
Absolutely.
excellence from the time that the nominations start to the last minute of the Music Love Awards. It's
Hmm.
nothing but excellence. Shout out to Mama Frances Riley
Yes.
for her dedication to this event, her vision,
Hmm.
and putting it all together. Her and others, because I know it's not just her, but thank you for giving uh, artists like us the opportunity to have a night for ourselves, 2 nights for ourselves of
Mhm.
celebration and things like that. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. What are you looking forward to the most at the Music Love Awards?
Oh, um, definitely looking forward to the luncheon.
Mm-hmm.
If I had a number one, if I had to pick something, that would definitely be it. Um, and looking forward to I love the fact that Miss Riley, I mean, I know we're on a time frame, at the different events and everything, but
Yeah.
she kind of let it flows. She
Yeah.
lets it go a little bit. So if somebody is needing something, if they need like prayer, I saw people praying for other people, just ministering. That's what I'm looking forward to. Just
Yes.
the all things God. That's just what it was for me.
Yeah, it's a good old time in the Lord for sure. For
Hmm.
sure. Yes. Yes. And that was one thing, not that I didn't expect, but like I said, that was my first
Yeah,
awards show that I had been to. Like I've been to an award show, but it was like hip hop
yeah.
awards. And even that, it was just like probably just like going to the club and then you got an award or something. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like all
Entertainment.
that. Yeah, it was
Entertainment.
just that entertainment
Yeah.
and you know another night out. That's what it was. Um,
I feel you.
but this, it was just you can feel the spirit of God there. The from the time you walk
Oh
in the
yeah,
door.
it's a totally different atmosphere. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I've gone to other awards and not knocked
Hmm.
nobody because there are some great singers and all the things, but it's different. I don't have the
Hmm.
words. It's just different.
Yeah, yeah. You got to be there to know what we
Gotta be
talking
there.
about.
Gotta be there.
So if you got nothing to do, August 22nd, 23rd, go on and start planning now. You
Yep.
know, get your clothes right, all that good stuff. Cause on the last night, we dressing to
We dress up.
impress.
Yep.
You know, it's a wonderful experience, y'all. All right, so What inspires you to begin music, to start music? You said you've been seriously doing it for, professionally doing it for the
Right.
last 4 years, but I'm sure you've been singing, you
Yeah,
know.
I've been
Yeah.
singing
So
since I was
what
little.
what inspired you with the music and everything?
I think it was a little push. I got a little push from my mom.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she had wrote some songs, which she wrote the first two singles that are out. And we did, oh, this has been about 11 years ago, no, 10 years ago. We went into the studio and did the songs, but it was just a demo. Didn't do anything with it. And then she misplaced misplaced it, but she found it
Okay.
um, about 4 or 5 years ago, and she was like, "Come listen to this song." Well, I forgot all about it. Didn't even know it was me singing. And I was like, "Who is that? Like, that's a pretty song." She said, "Well, that's you." She said, "You remember when we went in the studio and did the demo?" And I was like, "Oh, wow, yeah." And she said, "Well, what do you think about actually, singing the song?" And I was like, "Okay, whatever." So we found somebody to produce it. His name is Steve Lewis. He's awesome. And we went from there. But actually, I've always had a love for music. I've always had a love for parts, like knowing your part, know your part. Um, but it's in me, and I think it's an inherited because my family sings. We have a lot of singers and a lot of pastors in my family on both sides. Um, so it's just always been there. But I know that God's timing is the right timing, and so it seemed like it came at the right time. But even in God's timing, the enemy still try to interrupt all of that. And when we first started, the first single, "Hear His Voice," we had to stop the recording for about a month or two because
Mm-hmm.
my son had a bad accident and I had to be with him. But I'm like, the devil is not going to win. We're going to get this project done. And we did. And so here we are. We moving on.
There you go. There you go. Ain't no stopping.
Yep.
Ain't no stopping. It's funny you said you like parts, the harmony and all
Hmm.
of that.
Hmm.
It's funny because I've ran into like people. There are singers that can sing and they don't know harmony,
Hmm. Hmm.
and that is like a pet peeve for me. Like you need to be able to recognize harmony.
Hear it. Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, just putting that out there, y'all.
Hear
Just
it.
yes, please, please. Everybody that can sing don't mean that they can sing, and you gotta know harmony
Yeah.
to get to the sing.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to know something.
You gotta know something, And another thing, just because you can sing don't mean that you would. I hope my husband don't watch this interview, but just because you can sing doesn't mean not to better your craft,
Oh, most definitely. You
better
should
your
never
craft.
stop learning. That's
Yes,
why I said
yes.
earlier, I'm still learning. I always say, even though I'm still a newbie, is I still call myself new because I don't want to stop learning. I want to keep going. I want to learn the business side of it. And I've kind of gotten away from haven't had a lot of outings where I've been singing lately this year
Mm-hmm.
because last year I noticed that I didn't know a lot of the business
Oh yeah,
part of it.
yeah,
And so
yeah,
I've been working behind the scenes. Like I've been doing things. I just haven't been out doing things,
yeah,
but I'm trying to make sure that I know, the business side of it, still
yeah.
learning all of that, but I do know a little bit more than I knew.
Mm-hmm,
um,
mm-hmm.
so that, when you're talking, you know what you're talking about.
Right. True. True.
Hmm.
Yes. You learn a lot when you do go and try to apply that. I went for my music business bachelor's, and I learned a lot of behind the scenes
Hmm.
stuff, and it spawned getting into podcasting. So you learn a lot once you get to know more about your craft and things like that.
Hmm.
It's not just about singing.
Absolutely.
You know,
That's it.
that's just what people see. You know, yeah, it's a lot
Yep.
that goes into it, y'all.
Yes, Lord. It is. It is.
All right. So next question: how? Well, you already said how long you've been doing music. So what is your go-to scripture or quote that keeps you motivated? It's always a good one.
Ooh. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if you faint not. And honey, in 4 years there have been some ups and downs and some seasons, but I know God is in control, and that sometimes I have to step back and because I'm like, ooh, I need to be doing this, or I can do this, or I no, be still. Sometimes I have to be still and have to make myself like listen. But when you're reading your scriptures and you're doing your prayers, your devotions, all those things, it's easier to hear from God than when you have a lot of noise
Mm,
going on. So I've learned how to be still.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I went through that lesson this year.
Yeah, I mean, because things are gonna happen, but we can't give up. Can't fall by the wayside. Got to keep going. It's a purpose, and your purpose is always bigger than you. It's not about you. It's
Right,
about other people. So when we
right,
remember that, it's easier to do what you do when you don't think it's just about you.
right, right. I agree with you on that. Okay, so do you have your outfit ready for the MLA?
Girl, yes.
Ah, look, you were sharp last year. You were sharp last year.
Thank you.
Look, I came in there last year. I was like, oh Lord, I should have wore something else.
Oh boy.
Yes, you was beautiful, beautiful,
Thank you.
beautiful.
Oh yeah. I shopped early this year. I'm ready.
There we
I got
go.
yeah.
Look,
Oh yeah.
you was prepared to receive that award.
Honey,
So
didn't know it, but hey.
did you receive more than one, right? Or was it just one?
Well, it was two because at the end they did like an overall, like whoever got the
Yes,
most
that's what it was.
overall, and then they
That's
called
what
me
it
back
was.
up there. I was like, wow, y'all
Because that's
really
how we
doing it.
found out about how many votes it was.
Yeah,
That's yes,
wow. Yeah,
that yeah. That blew everybody away. Like 24,000.
it was pretty amazing, honey, because
Woo!
I didn't think it was me. I didn't think it was me.
Man,
But
man. So
yeah,
y'all go out there, vote, vote,
y'all
vote,
go
vote,
vote,
vote, vote,
go
vote,
vote.
vote, 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 vote. Tonight we are voting for Alexia Curry. She is nominated for Female Vocalist, Song, and Video of the Year. So three categories that you can go through and put Alexia Curry in. And yeah. So what projects do you have coming up that you're working on? Let's talk a little bit about that.
Okay, so I have a new single. We actually finished the video Saturday. Got a video for it. So, hey, it's coming out. Going to be released on August the 1st, Friday, August 1st. So, yeah, I'm real excited about that one.
Yeah,
It's going to bless
yeah.
somebody.
I'm ready to check it
I'm going to
out.
say this though, yeah, cuz it's not I went kind of outside of the box on this one, and this is actually a song that I wrote. Uh
Okay.
so I was going to say I'm nervous. I'm not nervous about it because God gave me the word, so I know it's going to reach somebody. And that's
Yes.
all I needed to do is reach somebody.
Yes.
Hey, that's what we're here to do, to help somebody. So,
Most definitely.
yeah.
So yeah, y'all be looking out for that new single and video release Friday, August
Yeah.
the 1st.
August the 1st.
Remember, go and check her out on her website. Keep up with her. AlexiaCurryMusic.com. Check out that YouTube channel. Well, I put AlexiaCurry.com on that too. It's just the Alexia Curry Music.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but y'all go and check her out.
And
Vote,
I
vote, vote.
actually I told them on my story that I had something new. So the song that's on my story is actually a song that I did in the studio on Mother's Day weekend.
Okay.
And the guy that wrote it um, released it today. I was like, okay. So I got a new song that just came out today, y'all. Go listen to it. It's called The Road to Redemption.
The road to redemption. Okay.
It was kind of funny when he wrote it. He messaged me and sent the words and everything. And I just kind of read over and I was like, wow, this is kind of my life. Like, we go through things and we're on this road. We don't know, sometimes where it's going to lead us or, where it's going to take us.
Yeah.
Um, but we end up finding our way,
Mm-hmm.
we end up finding our way. So yeah, it's a little jazzy, but
Mm.
go listen to it.
I
I
like
think y'all will like
jazz.
it. It's streaming on Spotify. I do know that. Um,
Okay.
yeah,
The
Spotify
road to
and
redemption.
yes, YouTube. So y'all go catch the single and then get ready for He's Been So Good. That one will be released Friday, August the 1st.
Redemption. Look, I'm over here looking it up on Spotify. Let's see. It's under your name though, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me see what it pull up.
It'll probably just say Road to Redemption. I got
Road to
road.
redemption.
Yes.
There we go. I see it. I see it. I'm gonna put that on my to listen. Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, y'all check out Road to Redemption.
Yes.
Road to Redemption. So that way y'all be able, it's not gonna pull up on the road to redemption. So let me put that up there correctly. There you go. Road
Yes.
to Redemption on Spotify. And you said YouTube also.
Yes. I
So
think
yeah,
in
y'all.
Tittle, I think it's on Tittle
Okay.
on there too. So three streams, but it's
Okay.
streaming. So yes.
Okay, cool. Y'all go and check out Alexia Curry on that. So let's see, what else do I have on here? Okay, so what's something that you do in your downtime, like self care? What's something that you do?
Oh, have a lot of things I like to do. I love to cook. Um, I love to make things like wreaths go on your door. I do that. Like that's something
Cool.
that I can sit in the middle of the floor and just my mind goes somewhere else because I'm creating something. So that would be my thing. I really like to do that.
Okay. Creative,
Yes.
crafty.
A
All right.
little bit.
A little bit. Okay. All right. So what's something that's on your playlist right now? What's something you listening to?
Ooh, on my playlist. What would that be? Well, I know I love me some Kirk Franklin. I love me some CC Whining.
Okay.
Um, oh, what's her new song? Goodness of God is like my top.
Mm-hmm.
That is like my top song and has been probably since it came out. So it's still at the top of the list. But she has another new song that she sang on the Dove Awards. He's My King. Is that it?
I would know. I don't keep up with the
Whatever
awards
the
no
new
more.
song. Yeah, yeah. That song
Mm.
is yeah, it's jamming. But I like Goodness of God. That would be
Goodness of God. Okay. All right. Okay. So we are going to do a thing that we do on Tips Tuesdays, where we are going to spin the wheel. Before I spin the wheel, though, I am going to let y'all know uh, everything, all the MLA interviews that we are doing. You can find them on Facebook and YouTube, but you can also find them on my new website, which is everythingtiffany.com. Also, within that website, you can find the link to the voting. Um, I'm about to just show y'all what it looks like so that y'all know when y'all go to the website what to go to find these interviews. Let's see. Let's go over here to the screen so y'all can see. Y'all can go to everythingtiffany.com. Here's the home page. Right here, it says Let's Talk Music Love Awards. Click that, and everything about the Music Love Awards interviews is right here, y'all. So
No.
y'all can see who I'm interviewing next, all that good stuff. You can go over here and vote. And then you can also check out each interview as they are being interviewed. So later on tonight, you'll be able to see tonight's interview. So y'all check out everythingtiffany.com. That is my new website where I have everything that I got going on. Um, it's right here on this website. So go and check it out and support. You know, like I said at the beginning, Tips Tuesdays has been nominated for podcast of the year. So y'all vote for Tips Tuesdays. It'll say Tiffany before Tips Tuesdays. Um, so yes, I just wanted to make sure y'all know that. Go to everythingtiffany.com. If for some reason you like, what did they say about the Music Level Warriors? Just remember everythingtiffany.com and you can go and find the information there also. Okay. So we are going to get to the wheel because I want to see what topic
Me too.
Alexia is going to do.
Me
Let's see
too.
what she's about to talk about. As soon as I hit the right thing. I was like, I know I had this wheel on here. I'm tripping it. I'm looking directly at it. Anywho, all right, all right. Here we go. Nothing works without work. Nothing works without work.
Oh,
Yes, I want
honey.
to hear what you got to say. Cause look, you can sing, but I
Faith
know it's
without
some
work.
word behind this.
Faith without works is dead.
Yes, it's
I'm just gonna
dead.
start off with that. Honey, you can't get nowhere without working. You can't get anywhere without doing something. There's always in scripture that I've read where when we do something, God is gonna do something.
Hmm.
So we can't just be out here like hoping and wishing and um, assuming, God he's gonna bless you. But there are things that he requires of us. And if we don't work first, sometimes we always saying, well, we waiting on God. No, God waiting on you. You got to get up and do something. And if we're not working, we're lacking something. God has a plan, God has a purpose for each and every one of us. And it is up to us to tap into that. And the only way we can do that is through prayer, through scripture. We got to meditate on his word. And then we trust and believe that God is going to do exactly what he said. And it doesn't hurt to remind him, God, you know, you are a provider, you are a protector. I know you can do this. You did this for somebody else. I know you can do it for me. Um, he's not hard of hearing. Pray, talk to him, and not just in your head. Like we don't have to. It's okay to do that sometimes when you're out, but open your mouth, just like you communicate with people that you see. Communicate with God. That's the only way you build a relationship. You can't build a relationship, mute. And I say that because a lot of times people walk around, okay, well, they're not talking to me. Well, are you talking to them? Communicate with God. Are you talking to him? And then are you listening to him? So make sure that when we're asking God for something, that you're doing something. Put in the work, put in the time, and watch God work and see what all the blessings that he will give you um, when you follow the plan that he has for you.
Okay. Ouch. Ouch. That was words of confirmation. I think my pastor, he had said, we sitting up and waiting on, he just said it Sunday.
Oh,
We sitting
wow.
up waiting on God and he waiting on you.
Yep.
He just said that Sunday. He just said that Sunday. And then one thing, one thing that I've been working on personally is my prayer life.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband gets on to me all the time because like he's like, well, you say you want to pray more, but then you don't pray. I'm like, I pray. I don't pray out loud like that, you
Yeah.
know. So it's like, by you saying that, you know, sometimes God want to hear you. So
Mm-hmm.
that's confirmation to me. If didn't nobody get that from me, I got something from it because I'm telling you
Good.
that
Yeah.
is something that I've been just working on. I don't know why it's like I can sit up here and I can talk to you,
Mm-hmm.
and I've started this podcast. I started the podcast not even liking my voice or anything, and I'm 3 years in. I'm like, Lord, why did you give me a podcast?
Yeah.
I don't like my talking voice. You know, I'm getting used to it or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like with my prayer, I'm just like, I know it's me and God.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
But at the same time, I'm like, I don't like my voice. I don't like the sound of my voice, my talking voice.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, God, you're gonna have to get me over this because I know for a fact that like God already blesses me and he keeps on blessing me, but I know that
Mhm.
there is just so much more when I open my mouth.
Oh yeah.
And it's like I don't know what it is, but you confirm, you know, open your mouth, and I'm just like, you know, it's gonna sound like I don't know if anybody else goes through that.
Oh yes, honey. I have.
Like I
Yes.
pray because I, you know, quickly in my head I'm praying,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just actually just out loud. It's like, oh Lord, I sound funny.
Yeah.
So look, whenever y'all do hear me, just know God done worked on me. But
Well, we
yeah,
have to carve out that time though. Sometimes we get in a rush. We're, getting up, getting things together through the day because sometimes we have a lot of things to do, but you have to prioritize your time. And I've had to do that myself. I have to get up earlier, um,
mm,
so I can make sure that I'm talking to God before I talk to somebody else, before I do anything else.
hey,
That's my time.
look, that's
And
my other struggle is getting
not to
up
say that
early.
throughout the day, I'm still, communicating with him, like, thank you, Lord. If all I can say is thank you throughout the day,
Yeah,
I'm going to at least say that just to let him know, like, I see you working, like you made me, you've helped me get through this day, this thus far. Just little things. God, he just wants to hear from us. And it
mm-hmm,
doesn't
mm-hmm.
always have to be a long prayer. It doesn't always have to be elaborate words because sometimes we don't need all that. All we need is, Lord, we need you.
Yeah,
Lord, help me.
yeah,
Whatever the situation is, you tell him how you feel, even though he already knows, but he still wants to hear from us. And
right,
when we do that, it's easier for us to hear from him.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, nothing worse without work, y'all. I always love doing the topics like that. And when I tell people we gonna just go off the dome, they like, oh Lord, what I'm about to say.
It
But
worked out.
that is Tips Tuesdays for you. So
Yeah, it worked out.
yes, yes. And speaking of Tips Tuesdays, if you're not doing anything tomorrow night, tune in. We have the Tips Tuesdays live rehashed. So y'all tune in. I think we actually got another person that is nominated for the Music Love Awards, Miss Casey J. She's gonna be on
Yeah,
here tomorrow night at 9 p.m.
right.
Central Time. So if you are not doing anything, if you're not asleep already, please tune in. Facebook and YouTube Live. So another exciting episode for the podcast. Like I said, we've been going strong 3 years, and this is the seventh season for the Tips Tuesdays live rehash. So um, tune in tomorrow night, okay? Is there any other words of inspiration that you would like to tell the people?
Y'all stay encouraged. If you're on this journey in music and whatever, journey you are in life. Um, just don't give up. Don't listen to the noise. Don't give in to the temptations. Um, but hone in on what God has for you, whatever that purpose is. Let Him lead you. Let Him guide you. Um, and don't give up. Just keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Because I promise you, I've had to tell this to myself, but now I see um, the harvest of not giving up. It has not been easy, but if you don't give up, I promise you, God will show you more than you could ever imagine. And I'm living in that right now.
Awesome, awesome. And just to backtrack, because we didn't talk about it, y'all be looking out for her Christmas project single
Yay!
to release November 1st. I always love some good Christmas music. So y'all be looking out for that also November 1st. So y'all have gotten to know Alexia Curry a little more. If you would like to get to know her a little more after this, go and check out her music. Go and support. Go and follow everything that she's on social media. Go and follow everything that she has going on. Let's support one another. We got some good things going. Some good people that are putting out good things
Yes.
into the world. So let's support like you want to go to a Kirk Franklin concert.
Right.
Y'all see Alexia Curry in concert. Y'all need to have that same energy. I'm just saying. Let's support one another. I just let's support. Let's support.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So if you have nothing else, we are going to end the night, and y'all have a wonderful night. And again, tune in tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central Time for the Tips Tuesdays live rehash. Put that flyer up there one more time so y'all know when y'all are voting, which y'all are voting for. Female vocalist, song, and video of the year. All right. Y'all have a wonderful night, and I will see y'all Tuesday. And there's another MLA interview this week too on the 3rd. So yes, y'all just gonna see Tips Tuesdays. Remember to vote, 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 vote. See y'all. Y'all have a great night. A little motivation for